ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be.
Look at that.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they would be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
Left side Rose. Jacks up a three. Tries again. Knicks with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's foul number 2 for him. Galloway kicks to Lopez. The kick out to Afflalo. Porzingis passes to Galloway to halt the run. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Lopez left side. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Anthony on the wing, defended by Gasol. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Left side Rose. That's short off the rim. The Knicks with the lead. Anthony kicks to Afflalo. Anthony's shot is off.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win closely.
And Gasol sends it back. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's Anthony with the drive. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up.
Back to Afflalo. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Butler dishes to Noah. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Back to Rose. From deep. And again, Chicago. No good. The drive by Anthony. He feeds it to Lopez. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Here's Rose. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. This is to Dunleavy. Back to Rose. Now the feed to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Outside Anthony. To win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And it's Chicago to start out. And no shortage of excitement here. And we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Afflalo. And it's Galloway at the point. Got a hand on it. The kick out to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Gibson. Back to Afflalo. All sorts of time. Good. Nothing but net. Afflalo's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Knicks. And here's Rose outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him.
Shooting for New York, Taj Gibson. Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Galloway, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
New York shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And here's Anthony for 3. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. That's 28 points for Carmelo Anthony.
58.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. 1:43 left in the first overtime. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Butler comes in for Brooks. Butler pass to Noah. Butler kicks to Rose. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And it's good. Rose has got 27. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. The drive by Anthony. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his 5th foul. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Porzingis passes to the Lopez. Money!
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Outside Rose. Fires from the wing. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. A basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Butler against Anthony. Rocket 6. And stolen by Butler. Mirotic with it.
Knicks foul. Free throws for service.
On defense, New York. 3-point lead. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 1. 12 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And New York making a change here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Shooting from New York, Jose Calderon.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up to them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
Rose attacking. Ooh, offline. So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when that...
female somewhere. He at the table with a bowl of